Hello, beautifuls. Hello, beautiful Earth Angels of the feed. How are you doing today? I am Benji, and I'm going to be doing you a tarot reading for today, a general one for Earth Angels. We're just going to get into it, and we're going to let the cards fall like normal. So I am going to just grab my cards. All right. So yeah, I've just kind of been like really busy this morning. I woke up super early, got woken up at the like break of dawn, and I have a new couch. Oh my god, let me just show you really quickly. I feel like it's exciting. Um, so yeah, I got this green couch, and it's my favorite thing in the whole entire universe, except for the God that is above us, and I love God. Okay, I love unconditional love. All right, let's get straight into it. I hope you don't mind me showing you. I don't know. I love this couch so much, and it was a gift. There's another gift coming into my life. It was a gift, so I can't believe it. I don't understand what's happening, but I'm going with it, and I kind of love it. All right, let's see what's going to fall today. We have the moon coming out, and it was upside down in reverse, so it seems like there is some sort of illusion that's breaking. Like this illusion is really breaking, and it's been the cracks in the illusion, or the veil has been lifted. Like, I wanted to say that, but it seems so cliche. But the cracks are really lifting here. Like, the illusion, some sort of illusion is really lifting, and it's coming to a place where I think things are being really seen. Like the actual like situation is being seen. The Chariot is the next card that's coming out. So the Chariot here is really about direct control, action. It's giving me a sense of being very balanced, being protected by angels. I'm getting like maybe you're wanting to travel away from where you are. It's giving me a sense of like you're wanting to step into your own, like, really be confident and be in a place that creates this space where you become like a pharaoh or like the king, or you want to be treated with respect. It's giving me that sense, like you treat the dude in the chariot with respect, as he goes past, you're like, oh hey, 222, I saw it. But like, do you know what I mean? We have the Hierophant here as well, so this is really giving me that sense of being like a leader, like a king, or like just someone that is just not like in control. Because it's weird just being in control, but like this is a sense of like having control over one's destiny. It's giving me that sense. There is a lot of learning here, a lot of wisdom, and there's also some sort of like teaching or education going on. So I feel like there is the sense of like the keys. Like there's a key there, and it's like you're putting the key into these doors in like your mind or something, and it's like unlocking each one. It's really reminding me of Yu-Gi-Oh at this point. um, I'm like really getting that sense of like, the maze of the mind, and you're like unlocking these doors, and you're finding the answers, and they're slowly being unlocked over time. That's what I'm getting. The world is coming out. These are all major arcana. I can't even deal right now. So the world is really showing the sense of being protected by angels. There is something divine going on right now, and the illusion has been lifted. Okay, so for like whatever situation this is, the person that this is for, the illusion is like completely being lifted. Like, what the heck's going on now. Like, what is happening, and what like the universe is putting in motion. There is this sense of completion here. So I feel like something has happened to create a completion phase of whatever is happening. I just saw the Nine of Cups and the Sun as I shuffled just then, just as the little flashes went by. It's really interesting. So conserving, being conservative. So maybe pulling back a little bit. It seems like there is a situation that maybe because you've found out like this completion of the illusion being lifted, and it's through directness, and it's something. There is something here. I'm getting like a lot of direct current energy, and wanting to be a bit more conservative, right? Like conserving your energy, conserving your time, conserving your money. It's just giving me like conserving, and it gives this sense of like um the Hanged Man is in reverse. So yeah, it's like typical for these kind of situations where this person or this energy is conserving it. They don't want to release anything yet. They don't want to sacrifice anything yet. They're just not sure, and that's why they're conserving. But the truth is right in front of them. Like it's what I'm getting from this is the illusion. The veil's been lifted. There is literally these three cards in front of you right now, the Chariot, the Hierophant, and the World, it's really showing that like you already know, like the information's already there, the completion's already happened, like this is actually happening. So there is an offer here coming through. It's an indecisive kind of like feeling of accepting this offer. So you might receive like a message, or you might receive some sort of offer in some sort of situation. So we have the Knight of Wands. So an offer of like something adventurous. You know, like there is this adventure to be had. So maybe there is this offer from like an energy. I would say this energy is probably the one that this is about. Like, it's not the who it's for, but like there's definitely like a toss and turn, like a push and pull feeling right now. It's like being like this. This is kind of what it feels like. So I feel like there is this push and pull energy that's happening, and there's a lot of thinking about stuff. There is an offer though, like there is this offer and like this adventure. So I feel like someone wants to go on an adventure. Someone wants to offer something, and then someone wants to go on an adventure, and they're really thinking about it extremely hard right now. They're thinking about maybe their finances. They're thinking about like the outcome, or like they're thinking about everything that could possibly happen when it comes to this kind of thing. Like, what about the consequences? What about this? What about this? It's giving me that sense. And then we have the King of Pentacles coming out. So I feel like this energy is like they know that what they're heading towards is abundance. They know what they need to do is the pathway to abundance. And there is a sense of being patient. So patience is key right now. It does seem like things have been woven in the background, in the universe. Like this is going to play out. Like just almost like forget about it. It's really giving me that sense of like when you forget about it, or when you just like don't focus on these things, or whatever's going on, then things just play out the way they're meant to. And I feel like this is kind of where it comes to. It's like if you're overthinking something, if you don't really know what to do, if there's a situation that just seems so big, because that's what it feels like today with the moon. Something's been unveiled, you know, something is literally coming through. There's a lot of hard work. So it seems like this person that this reading is for is just an extremely hard worker. They're extremely highly skilled and talented. And I feel like that is something that you're focusing on at the moment, which I think that might be what creates you as being the abundance. But like I feel like currently there is this situation where I feel like the abundance has been this is exactly what I was feeling. I feel like there is some sort of trick going on, or there is something in the energy that is basically like it's like an energy drainer. It's giving me the King of Swords. Yeah, a narcissist. Okay. So it gives me King of Swords. It gives me like that kind of energy. The Devil. Ooh, this is interesting. It feels like this energy here is very mischievous. Like it's very trickery. But I feel like whatever this energy is very oppressive, and they use tricks. Okay, they use tricks to weave around you, and it's not giving me any type of energy when it comes to like feminine or masculine right now. It's just giving me the sense of like the person that this is for. This reading is for a divine masculine. I could ask, right? This so yeah, this energy is just like chaotic. Like they start fights, or like they get angry. It seems like they get to a place of like emotional turmoil, and they just flip out. I don't know, like they trying to like control everything around them. It's giving me that sense. The Knight of Swords, like this energy is coming extremely quickly with this manipulation. You know, they're really clear about it. Like they literally are in their head. They have like no heart space. It seems like this person is just like not into love, which is not great, because I specifically, my channel is about unconditional love. It seems like there is a lot of oppressed energy here, going through a hard time. You know, maybe like they feel like nothing is working out, like they're always going through something. It's giving me like them, you know, like this energy that's coming through is like me. And that's really interesting that I feel that, or even think that, because that's not something that I enjoy. This is the last energy I would want to be around. I would be getting away from an energy like this super quickly. It reminds me of like my ex, actually. Just someone that's really manipulative and can like be really controlling. The Devil is like that oppressive energy, so there's a lot of oppression coming through. So this is basically because of abundance. I was feeling that there is some sort of abundance here, that this energy is basically doing these things so that they don't lose. And it's a divine feminine. So divine feminine here is really using some tactics because of what the energy I'm getting from leading up. You know, this energy that came out here is different from this energy up here, and I just feel like this situation with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like they pretend to be compassionate. I don't like saying this stuff, but I'm here to be authentically truthful and just tell you what I'm feeling. The Queen of Pentacles really gives that sense of compassion, but with everything else before this, from here, it just gives me the sense of like they are literally doing things to basically take your abundance, you know, like it's almost like they will pretend to be something, but like they literally have this side of them that comes out without just chaotic and oppressive and narcissistic and literally lying, deceiving, cheating. You know, it just gives me that sense. Like I'm really shocked right now. I did ask Metatron today if we could just get the authentic truth, like the Queen of Swords. So I guess that's what's coming through. I love it, you know, like I'm literally in love with what I do. So we have confidence coming up. The Queen of Wands, Witchy Poo vibes. There is a lot of confidence here from this person. They're very confident that they're going to succeed in whatever they're doing, whatever they're weaving, whatever they're doing in this situation, which seems to be some really bad stuff. I would get that maybe there is some sort of love spells or there is some sort of energy work being done on this person that's in this situation up here, the Divine Masculine. I feel like they're starting to see through the illusion though, because the moon is in reverse, and that's when I really get the sense of, you know, things are cracking. Like there are cracks showing and forming, and it's being lifted. So I feel like this person, this Divine Masculine, is really seeing the reality of things, and this Divine Feminine seems to be trying to weave a picture or weave something so that they don't lose something. They're trying to create something new. So that's interesting. The Empress here, they're trying to create something new out of something that's already been. And it seems like there is this transition point that I've been feeling of lately. The Queen of Cups, yeah. It's really interesting that all of these divine feminine energies that are coming out. I would get that trying to create something new, and the Queen of Cups is really just giving me like a different vibe today. I feel like this energy is really like obsessive. And it's directly below the devil card. So this is like oppression. They're oppressed by like obsession. They're obsessed with whatever this is, whatever this person is, whoever this person is. I wouldn't have a clue what this reading's for, but like it seems like it's for someone. So if it's for you, I really hope that it helps you today. The Queen of Cups gives me that sense of like they're looking at this situation, you know, and with everything else beforehand, it just really seems like they don't have like the sense to understand that, you know, if narcissists are always going to get found out, you know, like deception and trickery and oppression and just all this stuff, it will all get figured out. But it seems like it's really like witchy poo, right? Like this person has knowledge. This person has knowledge in the occult, or they have knowledge in some like really dark magic, and that's kind of what I'm getting through intuition right now, and it's got to do with the lovers. So yeah, love spell. Like I'm just getting like there's this sense of like there is the energy wanting to move away, and it's to do with so it's interesting. The Two of Cups comes out not very often, but this is really giving me the sense of like this love situation needs to be like pulled apart or something, because there is something waiting, like some sort of divine union waiting to be had. And this provides so much healing and growth and emotional fulfillment. And it just gives me the sense of like, there is a lot of unstable emotions here. There's a lot of choices, or there is a choice to be made. The Lovers is really showing that this energy behind the scenes is, you know, like this divine feminine energy is just extremely manipulative, okay? And I don't think about that like for most divine feminine energies. It's just, this is giving me the sense of like this is a masculine or toxic masculine energy, but it's within a divine feminine, and they're like posing as a divine feminine energy. All right, so yeah, they're heading towards inheritance. This is divine inheritance. So I would say this is going with the readings that have been going on my channel lately. I feel like this is really diving more into what's going on, like the two sides. Um, yeah, the illusions are literally breaking. So I feel like things are coming through, things are starting to be seen by the divine masculine, and I feel like whatever's playing out here, it's happening because the universe is making it happen. You know, like this is a divine kind of like situation that is meant to happen. I think like no matter which way you try to stop this from happening, the divine feminine energy, I think it's always going to play out in the way that moving away. You know, there is this energy moving away from the situation. So it's moving towards a union and divine inheritance. Okay, like this is like more so than just like inheriting through a job or something like that. It's literally divine. Like that's what I've been getting, and that's what I get. It's a divine connection that is meant to be happening down in here. So I would like to just get some more cards. I feel really inclined to go back to my original Celestial Whispers. So let's just do that, and let's get like 2 cards from here or whatever it falls out. All right, so we have Entrance, Spiritual Absorption, and Mystical Connection, and Divine Masculine. Okay, so yeah, Strength, Leadership, and Action. I kind of love that. I'll get one more. Chosen One. Okay, so this Divine Masculine is a Chosen One. And the energy that I'm getting here is the Divine Masculine is chosen and entranced, okay? They have a mystical connection. They are like all about spiritual absorption. It's basically a state of being completely immersed in a higher realm of consciousness where the physical world fades and the spiritual realm becomes vivid. It invites you to basically absorb the spiritual. So this divine masculine is extremely spiritual, and they are extremely absorbed in it, and they are probably dreaming, they're probably experiencing all the things right now. The divine masculine is the strength, leadership, and action. It represents energy of power, stability, and forward movement. It symbolizes leadership, action, and the ability to manifest goals with focused determination. So this energy, this divine masculine energy is like probably a master manifester of sorts. I feel like they have like a lot of gifts. They have gifts that they don't even realize they have. And I feel like this union or whatever is happening here is meant to bring on like a lot of gifts. And I think we're going into an era where people are going to be like superhuman. It gives me the sense of like there is superhuman gifts coming, you know, like healing, proper healing. I know we've already got healing gifts, but it gives me like something more, and I like can't even fathom what it is, but it gives me that. This person is a chosen one. Okay, so if there is a lot of harm being done to this person, then you just need to understand what happens to like the people that attack chosen ones for a long period of time and they don't stop. You know, like I believe in that at this point. I've witnessed it. Like I've had people attack me, and they literally their cars break down. You know, I don't wish that upon anyone. But what I'm saying from experience is that this is not just for that. This is like, there are people that are sick in my life. There are people that are messaging me saying, hey, I'm so happy. You know, like, hey, can I just say sorry for what I did to you in the past? Like, people literally coming to me and apologizing because now they know. And I feel like these people are still like jealous. But at the end of the day, I've had a lot of that. And normally when I say, hey, it's okay, like, you know, it's fine. Like, you could have said sorry like 10 years ago when it happened. But thanks so much. You know, I say something like that, and then I just never message them again. But then they still attack you. They still like envious, and they still hate you. Like, so it's basically this thing where like people will be fake to try to get an apology from you. But anyway, we're not going into that. You're a chosen one, divine masculine, and this divine feminine is not. Okay, I'm not getting any good energy from this divine feminine. I feel like this divine feminine is really just a poser, and I don't like saying things like that, but that's what I'm getting. This divine feminine is like trying to steal your abundance, take your Ace of Pentacles, okay? And they are using some really dark forces to do this. We have Purpose, Divine Calling. So this card is basically a deep connection to your higher purpose. And it basically signalizes the calling for your unique path. This card applies when you are being reminded of your significance and the divine mission you are destined to fulfill. So exactly what I've been feeling lately. This is literally a real chosen one, and this connection that's coming in, there are two chosen ones, okay? This is literally what's happening. Two chosen ones have been selected. It could be multiple. This could be happening for a lot of people. But what I'm getting is that this is specifically a divine masculine and a divine feminine situation. And it's heading towards almost like a divine masculine, divine feminine situation as well, but it seems more balanced on both sides. It seems like there's divine masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine. It's two balanced entities coming together. So it's really all about divine inheritance. This 2020, I just saw that, this is going to happen whether you like it or not. And that is the truth. That's the authentic truth coming from this. The universe has decided. It was written into the soul contracts at the beginning. It really just gives me the sense of like, you can't stop. You can't stop what has already been laid in motion, especially if it's meant to happen. And it's really giving me the sense of like, there is something happening here. It's like the divine is going to take over. There is going to be that patience, right? Like I'm getting the divine is going to take over and you're not going to have to do much. The hermit's coming out. So the hermit could really show a lot of, basically be patient, go into hermit mode. I feel like it's time to go into hermit mode a little bit if you're like, maybe if you know, then hermit mode's a great place to be. Healing comes from that, soul searching, a lot of like light and, healing and messages, and you get a lot of growth, which is leading to emotional fulfillment. Okay, like this is manifestation at its best. Nine of Chalices really just shows that fulfillment of dreams, desires, everything you ever imagined. So basically, whatever this connection is, it's the most beautiful connection ever. And I'm getting hot again. Like I'm literally heating up from like the bottom up. So it really gives me the sense of like there is something out there that doesn't want me to be saying this, but I ain't gonna stop. And no matter what you throw at me, I'm not going to stop sharing the truth. Okay? Because this is something that's really important, and I feel like it's so important. It seems like if this doesn't happen, then like the world would fall apart, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think there is this fear that's coming through, this oppression. There is some sort of like manipulation going on. And I think what you need to do, if this is for you, divine masculine, you just need to be strong, have no fear, and understand that if you are patient and you are balanced and emotionally balanced and through wisdom and knowledge and being protected by the angels and just being very direct, like this Chariot and conserving, it really just gives me the sense of like things are just going to play out the way they're meant to. So I would like to get some timing now, and I'd like to see when this is taking place. Within a month? Okay, so within a month. That's interesting. Let's do one more. Within 2 weeks. So between 2 weeks, within 2 weeks and within a month. So that makes sense. It's literally the same thing. It's within a month. I was thinking maybe it would say something else, but no. Okay, so we got within a month. This is all gonna kind of like play out. I would say that this kind of end purpose here, or this moving away, is probably within that month, or like the month. You know what I mean? You got a month, and I feel like this is at the end of the month. But it does seem like there is a lot going on. I'm going to get some Gaia cards just to give us some guidance through this and to see what is coming through with the messages here. What needs to be heard from the guides today for the Divine Masculine, please? Eternal Dance, Movement, Wheel of Life, Path of Least Resistance. We have the Dream, Something is Revealed, Insight, Breakthrough. And Flame Tree, the start of something new. There's a very beautiful kind of like progression here. I feel like the dream, something is going to be revealed in your dreams. I feel like there is literally going to be something in your dreams, and it's going to literally show you what is happening. I feel like this is the illusion being lifted, because we have the moon here in this card, and I feel like the moon came out first upside down. So the moon, the full moon, seems to be very significant. I feel like whatever's happening over this energetic time, this full moon that's coming up, I feel like there is going to be something coming out, or there's going to be so much happen energetically and shifting and stuff, So this is basically saying go with the flow, choose the path of least resistance, which is normally the one that doesn't have so many arguments or so many chaos driven kind of things involved. Like, like it's really giving that sense of movement. Movement's good. The wheel of life, cycles are flipping, cycles are changing. I feel like there's some sort of big karmic cycle ending for the divine masculine here. And I feel like this is probably going to come through in the dream, or like maybe they're just going to like see something. Like, I don't know specifically what's coming through in the dream, but something is definitely revealed. And then the flame tree is like you walk through the portal of the flame tree, and it's basically moving towards something new, which is very passionate and burning and bright. And I'm getting blood moon. Holy moly. It's the full moon and then the blood moon. I would say this is gonna, like, something new is gonna start around the blood moon. So, it seems like there is some timing here that I'm getting within a month. But I feel like the start of something new is past that within a month thing, because this is like the next full moon after the one that's just coming up, right? Or is the blood moon now? Like, I don't know nothing about it. I just know that there's something going on with these moon cycles. I'm gonna dive into the book if I can find it. Dude, how do they? Anyway, I'm not complaining. I just sometimes I wonder like where anything goes, because I guess I'm not reading the book today. No, I am. I found it. Yay! Also, thank you to everybody that came to the stream last night. I really appreciate it. And yeah, shouts out to Dantillion for being the new mod. It was so scary. It's so scary when people are attacking you on live streams, especially when it's that Tarot Destroyer one. I did some research last night about that person, and apparently Tarot Destroyer, the name, has been attacking people for like the last 2 or 3 years on YouTube. Like, they're still going. Anyway, enough energy into that. Let's move on to see what this is. The lady featured on this card feels completely one with nature. She is in tune with the rhythm of the earth and her changing cycles. She does not resist the forces of nature, but moves gracefully with the wind. Yet though her body sways in the wind, she is not swayed from her path, for her feet are firmly planted in the earth. She remains poised, dignified, and balanced. She has shown up in your reading today to help you loosen up and feel the rhythm of life. You'll benefit greatly if you allow yourself to be a bit more flexible. Be open to new ideas, accept that it is natural for things to change. Do not resist life's natural flow. If the path you're on seems to be all uphill, then find another way. This is coming through. This is the third day this card's come out. So whoever this is for isn't listening to it. And I would say that this first card is for both sides, but this has a lot of resonance for this divine feminine down here. The one that's more narcissistic. It's giving me like really psychotic like kind of vibes. And I don't like that energy. I don't think anyone wants to be around this kind of energy, like this is low energy. So it basically says there are many ways to get where you want to go, so find the way that offers you the least resistance. Yeah, it seems like this is really resistance. And it says life does not need to be difficult as you are making it. It's often easier to dance your way through rather than push your way through. Try it. I accept change and embrace new possibilities it brings. I'm flexible and open to new ideas. I create pleasure in my life. I look at life from a balanced perspective. I celebrate life and dance my way through it. No matter what happens, you should just dance your way through life. That's what I think. But I can be empathetic towards this situation because I can understand like maybe this person has gone through a lot through their life, but I don't think it gives anyone an excuse. Like literally at this point, I'm really like harsh on myself. I don't want to be like that. Like, so I don't want to be like someone that is like that. So I really have to understand what gets someone to that point, and I understand. So it's like really hard to look at the situation and be like, how did you let yourself go that far when I didn't do that? So I understand we're all different, but like I'm also learning that unity and oneness, so we're all the same. So if it's not that hard for someone to do like me, it shouldn't be that hard for someone else to do it. So it's just really kind of one of those things where I feel empathetic towards these people's situations, but I feel like they've been like this for such a long time that the healing was offered. I feel like there's lots of healing being offered, and they never do the healing. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like there is this situation down here. It's like, yeah, I'm definitely channeling at the moment and the stuff that's coming through. We have number 4. I have like such a frustrated feeling right now So, as most of you know, that I feel the energy coming through. So, I feel the energy of the divine masculine, and I feel the energy of like wanting to just run away. There's this feeling of like wanting to run away, but like there is a sense of conserving and not doing that because it's all about divine timing. So I feel like this divine masculine is very intelligent, okay, and they're very spiritually connected, which shows in this other card. And I feel like this other person is spiritually connected, but I feel like they're just from the wrong place. They're like very dark, like a very dark person, almost like they come across like they're in the light, but they're really not. They're like one of those pretend light people. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, the dream. Something is revealed inside Breakthrough. You will soon break free from the situation that has been causing you concern. Boom. The universe is going to make it happen. Something will be revealed either in a dream, the moon upside down, or through someone you know and trust. Okay. So it seems like you're going to be either told something interesting or you're going to receive it through a dream. The information you receive will give you insight into something that has remained hidden from you for some time. This will be a big relief for you, as you realize that your concerns and fears were unnecessary and unfounded. All is well and ends well. However, do not forget this episode, for it is a recurring theme with you. The next time you are unsure of something, try to refrain from jumping to conclusions which are not based on fact. Also, pay attention to your dreams. Try to remember them as you wake up. With time, you'll intuitively learn their symbolic language. This message had been floating around in your dream state for some time. It says, I surrender my concerns and fears. All is revealed at the most perfect moment, divine timing. All is well in my life. I choose trust over doubt. I remember my dreams and intuitively know their symbolic language. So this one's really interesting. It does seem like there is something there, and I feel like there's just like, I'm getting like a party. It's interesting as I drink this and I'm like thinking about, letting the information flow into my mind. I'm getting like party hats. Party hats. Balloons, like a balloon man. I'm just getting like party hats and like, when you go to a party, there's maybe like a kid's party. It's random. You get like balloon animals. I'm just getting that, like balloon animals and party hats. It's interesting. So maybe that's significant to something. We do have Flame Tree, the start of something new, number 30. A creative spark is ignited from deep within your soul, and this will soon develop into a passionate flame through which a new idea will come to you. This card heralds the start of something new. This could be a new era of study, a new business, or a new interest of some kind. Whatever it is, it will develop progressively and steadily, and it just keeps on growing. It will develop into a deep passion and remain a significant part of your life for years to come. You will thank your lucky stars for discovering something that you truly love and be and do. For the time being, all you need to do is relax. Simply keep an open mind and heart over the next few weeks and pay attention to intuition. Okay, so with that, I think that I'm good for today on this reading. If it is for you, let me know down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the Soul Family. That would be amazing. And yeah, what an intense reading. If it's for you, Divine Masculine, send you lots of love. Divine Feminine, I pray that you find some healing. Okay, anyways, with that, I will see you in another one. And I might be live tonight, I might not be, so 8 p.m. if I am live. If I'm not live within 10 minutes after 8 p.m., then I'm not going live tonight. That's kind of how you will know. So if you do come along and I'm not live, I'm probably just not going to go live. Anyway, 8 p.m. New Zealand Standard Time if you want to know. So you can like do the translation from wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye, everyone. Send you lots of love and some healing, and I'll see you next time.